As millions of dollars pour into the Trump administration, a nearly record high number of cars are being repossessed as more and more Americans continue falling behind on their auto loan payments. This year, more than 7.5.
We're going to be live streaming today. This week, we doing Stock Club. We go over the 8 things that we look for when we're looking to invest in a company. A publicly traded company. It's going to be dope. But we target specific industries.
Cars have already been assigned for repossession. That number, though, is expected to hit nearly 11 million by the end of the year. That's according to data from the Recovery Database Network.
So far this year, 7.5 million vehicles were assigned for repossession. So if you're a repo man, you booming. You booming. If you the repo man, I see the trucks out there. The little the tow trucks, and they had a not for sale on there, and you could see the little thing for them to go back and back up the car and be able to pick it up. Repo man booming right now. Repo man booming right now. Booming right now. Getting all of the money. The tow truck companies is getting all of the money. 10.5 million cars will be assigned for repossession by the end of the year. I mean, it's a lot of people capping. Before we get into this, let me ask y'all a question. What's wrong with a paid off car? What's wrong with a paid off car that nobody can take? You know, I did the review video where I was showing, I did the Flux City thing, and I was saying to the guy, I said, listen, I don't really deal with banks, you know. We got to deal with banks in order to get our money back and forth and so on and so forth. But I don't deal with banks when it comes to loans on properties. I don't deal with banks. And he said, why not? You need that in order to scale. You got to be able to do this and use other people and get the hard money loans, whatever. I said, because I don't have no stress. Ain't got no stress. You know, we just building it. We put our own money up. But once we do it, we own it outright. We don't have to worry about no mortgages. We ain't got to worry about nothing. The only thing we do is we pay the property taxes. We pay the summer taxes. We pay the winter taxes. And then we pay for the insurance and we chill. That's true passive income. We ain't tripping. We ain't stressed out. We just own it outright. Own your crib outright. Own your car outright. That's why we ain't got to worry about none of that because we chilling. 10.5 million. We don't see nobody with the red bow on their car stunting on the gram no more. Hey, just treated myself. We don't see none of that. You know what I see? I see people, and this is just the honest to God truth. I see people, mainly women, saying, ooh, I'm glad I gave my car up. I just gave my car up. Somebody sent me a video that I just checked out today. Here, hold on, I'll pull it up for you. Somebody sent me a video today. I just checked it out today because I was trying to figure out if I was going to do a reaction video to it. And it was of a woman. Was that on this channel? Let me see if I need to switch. Maybe I didn't look at it yet. North Carolina. Yep, this is it right here. Come get my car. Hold on, I got you.
To move. You know, God opened this door, this opportunity for you and your family to have a home and be blessed. And I'm still blessed. So let's not get that twisted. Oh my goodness. You cannot be serious. You cannot be serious. You cannot be serious. Like, God, y'all. Okay.
You
I'm
saw
about
this
to just
video,
go on and go
Sabrina?
ahead
I
and tell
haven't
y'all
really
what's
seen it
going
all.
on and where I'm at with all this. Let me show y'all something. First, let me show y'all the date. Because y'all know who been following me, been knowing the problems that I've been. It's 3:30. It's Saturday, October the 25th. Do y'all see this?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I just want to make sure y'all see this. Let me show you this.
Y'all gon' do about it. Big wheels keep rolling, rolling. I'm out in peace. Outside, honestly.
On my way to leave the house to go get gas. And the check engine light is on.
Yo, that's crazy. 5 miles? Hold on. Is that 5 miles to E? Is that 5 miles to E?
God, all I can say is thank you for confirmation. Thank you for cutting. Thank you for just thank you.
Finna get gooder. This finna get so gooder. Hear me when I say this. Why is that important, PMJ? Listen to your doesn't come. God, you're not, but and your go forward a slide if you don't mind. Because sometimes
Oh, she got that Louis bag though.
Where you comfortable, and your relatives where you can control stuff, and the land, and from your father's house, so you
Got the Louis bag.
not comparing your blessing to your daddy. I want you to leave comfort, control, and because somehow.
Okay, y'all. So I had to make this video, and y'all know I got to use my mic with my cord because I still have not yet to order another mic because it's some kind of firewall malfunction with it. I don't know. It only works when it's on the charger. But I had to do a sit down video with y'all real quick because I'm not me if I don't be real, if I don't be raw, if I don't be transparent. And this mic can help somebody. Everybody thinks that, you know, these content creators, these people that's entrepreneurs just got it all together. In reality, we really don't have it all together. In reality, we're fighting for faith at the size of a mustard seed. You know what I'm saying? It's a spiritual thing. So I sat down and do this video because I took notes on my phone because I don't want to skip anything. I don't want to skip nothing that I want to tell y'all. But let's get into me in this car. So y'all know I let in-person boot camp go. Y'all know you know, when I let that go, there was a relief off of me. It was like heavy weight that I was just carrying around for the past 2 years, maybe a year. I say maybe a year and a half. And I just I wanted it to go. I wanted to release it. I was afraid, but I done it. And my car been giving me problems since I got it. And not only it's been giving me problems since I got it, it's weighing me down, like to the point where I don't want it. I don't want it anymore. So I've been sitting in this too, y'all. I've been like, I wanna trade my car in, but I'll be upside down. I wanna get another car and trade it in, but the math ain't mathing. It's not making sense. And this is when you have to be real, you have to be honest with yourself, you have to be, you know, smart, and you have to make wise decisions when it comes to finances, when it comes to, you know, is this something that I need? This is something that I want, or is this something holding me down? Is this disturbing my peace? Because if it is any of those things that's bringing me bad or negative vibes or weighing me down, my peace is way more important. My clarity is way more important. So I made a decision, y'all, that I'm letting my car go back. Am I trading my car in? No, I'm not trading my car in. I am letting my car go back, y'all. And let me get to this. Let me get to why I'm letting my car go back. Because it's been sitting on me heavy. For one, when I sat down and went over my finances, I was like, this car note is kicking my ass. It's kicking my ass. My car note is $700 something. So
I get it, babe. I get it. I get it, boo. I get it. You gotta come kick it with a real one. Gotta come kick it with a real one. Gotta come kick it with a real one. You know what I'm saying? We can get your car back. to fix that. But again, this is what we dealing with. This is what we dealing with. This is a real thing for most people. No cap. It's a real thing for most people.
Networks. Tariffs have played a part, increasing some sticker prices, with automakers saying they tried to hold off on raising prices when the tariffs first kicked in. But now many companies saying they just can't afford to do that anymore. So joining me now, automotive expert and co-founder of Car Edge, Ray Shefska. Ray, thank you so much.
I don't have nothing negative to say about her. I'm just saying I use that as an example to illustrate that a lot of people are going through the same thing. And it's one of the reasons why you see this 10.5 million number. So when y'all see people that are out here and you see, you know what I'm saying, they fighting it, or they flexing for a real one, but they don't really have it. They just trying to keep up appearances. And there is no shame in making adjustments. Let me say that. If you are going through it, or you trying to figure it out, or you trying to get your finances I've been there. I've been there in real life. I really have been there. Man, I've lost all my cars. Y'all know the story. I done told it 1,000 times. For those of y'all that's not familiar with the story, I've been there. I went broke. I moved back into my mom's basement. I revamped my mindset, but I never went back there again. I said, I'm never going back to the same dark space ever again.
For giving us some of your time today. We're hearing a lot of warnings about the auto finance industry as a whole being at a breaking point. Do you agree?
You're going to go through it.
We
Cyclical.
are
It's up and
seeing
down.
signs that the difficulty that many Americans are having in making their car payments is a growing and troubling sign. So yes, I think as we continue to see repossessions move forward and go up, you have to also consider that many of the large banks out there, the lenders, are actually increasing their loan loss provisions because they don't expect the loans that they wrote in the past to perform at the level that they thought they would. And in many cases, they're actually delaying the repossessions by trying to work with the customers to extend their loan terms.
The banks don't want your car. They want you to pay for your car. They want to find a way for you to continue to make your car payment, because how do banks make money? Banks make money through the interest that you're paying for the car note of that car. All right? Banks don't want your money. Banks want you to continue to finance. They want to figure out a way to get you qualified. They want to get your credit together. Banks want you to be successful, contrary to popular belief. They want you to be successful so that they want to give you money. And in a time where you start to see this type of stuff happening, furloughs, layoffs, people are going to default, you know who they really value the most? The people that actually generate a lot of revenue, because then they open up their pocketbooks. I'm not just talking about cars. I'm talking about in general. When I told y'all that my sheets look beautiful, right, for real estate, and I don't have any loans, I am getting calls. I'll show you my emails right now. Chase, private client. Hey, can we meet with you? We want to extend some whatever to you. They reach out because they want to give you the money. They want to give you money. They want to give you money because they want to be in business with you, because they can't find too many people to loan to. And once they qualify people, and then that's when they got to start looking at subprime lenders or subprime borrowers. And then that's when you start to have a similar situation to what happened in 2008.
For a couple of months abatement on payments. So the repossession issue is a real concern at the moment.
So Ray, walk us through that. I mean, how many payments can borrowers generally miss before that big tow truck shows up at their home, at their job, or at the grocery store? They come out and there's no car.
typically, once you start falling behind 60 days, the banks become very concerned, and they normally don't like to let it get to a 90-day delinquency. But in many cases, we're seeing that today simply because the banks don't want to be repossessing as many vehicles as should be repossessed. I think they're trying to play a little bit of a waiting game here so that it doesn't sound the alarm bells.
All right, so Ray, lots of families right now, kind of trying to juggle a lot of different things, trying to do this balancing act. But in your opinion, does some of this also come down in any way to, type of exploitive lending practices?
Well, on the subprime side of things, yeah, obviously we see people being charged 24, 25, as much as 30% interest on car
That's
loans. And
crazy.
that's onerous for especially the people that already have had credit difficulties. So there is a certain amount of predatory lending that goes on. And
I
then
hate that
there's
word
other
because
things that
people know what they're getting
exacerbate it
themselves
for
into.
the customers, and that is the cost of maintaining their vehicle has gone up. And as we all know, the cost of insuring a vehicle has gone up.
Yeah, people are out here struggling. Um, I don't want y'all to struggle. And so make sure y'all tap into the Patreon. Link is in the description as well as pinned to the top of the chat. And the culture has always been finance, 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 finance. And until something like this happened, then everybody want to start looking stupid. And then I'm going to say, I told you so.